question I ask myself every morning: what makes you feel alive? Today I would like to speak about your dream. What is that fire inside of you? What is that desire inside of you? Because each of us are born with a dream. What is your dream? I believe there's two types of people in this world. There's one that sees the opportunity in every difficulty, and there's another that sees the difficulty in every opportunity. What type of person are you? What one are you? Whoa, I even want to say that there's a concept when I touch my life is self-talk. Because each and every day you talk to yourself. What do you say to yourself? What is that conversation, that inner dialogue you have with yourself? Because you get positive self-talk and you get negative self-talk. The purpose of self-talk is you put your conscious and your subconscious mind in a state of readiness. If you put your conscious and your subconscious mind in a state of readiness, you're going to have the upper hand for the next person. Because the next person is still going to walk and you're going to be running. So what do you say to yourself? What is that inner dialogue you have with yourself? Like I say to myself, you need to know what is your why. Why do you wake up in the morning? What is your why? What is your why? You can't judge a fish by how it climbs the tree. That is not a fish's purpose to climb a tree. A fish's purpose is to be in the ocean. People are judging you because you are trying to fit into a box that is not yours. You're trying to fit into the norm and people telling you to be a certain way, and you just fit in. You are that fish that tried to climb a tree. I'm here just to tell you that it's possible to live your dream. This morning, friend, I'm speaking to you and telling you that it's possible to live your dream. And that fire that inside of you, it needs to come out. Because the person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Your decisions you make today, it shapes your destiny. If I talk about a decision, I speak about a decision. If decision that I had a best friend, or if decision that I had a family member or a relative, then if decision that the relative, I would name the relative incision. If decision the relative is incision, and incision means that to cut. So you need to cut. When you make a decision, you need to cut and say no more. I want this and no more further. That is what I want. Friend, family members, I want to tell you that when you're in line with your purpose and you live in your dream and you're doing what you are born to do, you don't need an alarm clock to wake you up in the morning. You don't need anything to wake up in the morning, because I know how it feels to be addicted to drugs for 16 years. I know how it feels to grow up without a father in my life. I know how it feels to sleep outside in the rain. I know how it feels to walk around with hatred inside of me. I know how it feels. But I want to tell you this morning that we don't stop exploring and dreaming because we grew old. We grew old because we stopped exploring and dreaming. Don't ever stop exploring and dreaming. This is your life. And the saddest part and the most critical part is to die with a song in your heart. Nobody heard your song. You die with the song in your heart. Don't die with your song in your heart. I felt like when I was on drugs, I felt like someone that was lying on a deathbed. That person is lying on a deathbed and surrounding, and I'm like screaming inside of me, yeah. But no one could hear my voice. I was screaming, yeah. No one could hear my voice. but now I'm living my life with a positive energy field around me. As I live in my purpose, for my purpose towards my destiny. As I live in my purpose, for my purpose towards my destiny, I touch people automatically, just because I'm in line with my purpose. I've seen some people in life, they've lost that spark in their eye. There is dullness. So what can bring that spark back to you? Because some of us, we're just living dead lives. You're living someone else's life. You're living a life that is not fulfilling. So I want to bring us back to what makes you feel alive. What is that thing that gives you that goosebumps? What is that thing that when you sleep at night, that thing is burning inside? That thing is burning inside of you that says, I want to come out. And I want to say that we always want to go seek. We always want to go, when I go to a place, I say, I'm going to go look for myself. Friend and family, you don't need to go look for yourself. All you need to do is to discover what's already inside of you. The evidence I know that you have a fire inside you. That is the evidence that I know you have a fire inside you. The reason why I know you have a fire inside of you is because when you dream, you were always the hero in the dream. You were always the main character in the dream. I want to leave you with this, friend and family. You are the director of your story. You are the author of your book. You are the main actor in the story, in the film. So what is your purpose? What is your purpose? What are you passionate about? I want to leave you and say that it's possible to love your dream. It's possible to love your dream. Thank you, friends and family, for tuning in to me. My name is Gavin Fontaine, and I'm a motivational speaker, youth developer, and facilitator. And tune in for my next clip. It's entitled, Your Pain Has a Purpose. Thank you, friends.